Unsurprisingly, Woking are unchanged from the team that beat Bromley on Tuesday. So Craig Ross in goal, the back four, Lofthouse, Cook, Gehring and Casey. Ben Gehring, of course, making his first league appearance of the season for the Cards. The centre-back who suffered a leg fracture in the pre-season.
Change a winning team, that sort of thing.
Absolutely, and we are underway here at the Laithwaite Community Stadium. Let's give you the Maidenhead lineup. They've got Tay, Ashby, Hammond in goal, 4-4-2 for them, as a couple of early penalty appeals for a foul on Danilo Orsi-Didamo. The ball's gone out of play for a corner. It didn't look like much of a challenge on the edge of the box. And now Shackelford, the right back, just down in front of us, plays it forward with his right foot. Nicely controlled on the edge of the area by Orsi-Didamo. He goes down in a heap, but lays it off to Ryan Upwood. And the referee just gave it a second to see if Maidenhead were going to get an advantage. Leslie Gosden's stand away to our right-hand side. Driven in towards the near post, and it hops, skip and jumps into the midriff of Craig Ross. Just to see if I can see the number on the back of the shirt. It's Sam Barrett, number 25, who's going to take it long. In towards Parry, who got a flick on, but again, couldn't find a teammate down the far flank. The Woking right, still going, gets his cross in to Kretschmar, who tries to turn, and it's a good clearance in the end from Jerry Wiltshire. Up to Blissett on the centre circle. Now Upward, that's a really good challenge by Jack Cook. Now Goddard to Kretschmar, back to Goddard, 25 yards out, floats it in towards Spasov, and it just glanced off his forehead. It might have taken a touch off Manny Parry as well, just to throw off Spasov, who claps his hands together in frustration from Wiltshire, who comes forward into the feet of Nathan Blissett, the big number 9. He's got options left and right, finds Orsi-Didamo, who skips away from a challenge. Now here's Barrett with a deep cross. Blissett got there, and the ball has gone out of play, I think off a Maidenhead player. I don't think a Woking defender got a touch. Woking look for a 5th home league win of the season. 15 points from their first 9 league games here at the Laithwaite Community Stadium. Best for equal 10th in the National League this season. As was that a foul on Spasov? No, says the referee, and he let play to continue, and Kretschmar's shot went miles over the crossbar.
And that was that, along with there were a few players like that, I think, in close season that...
it didn't look much of a challenge to me. It was in from behind.
Sparks it's going to be.
Yeah, Barrett has now moved away. Sparks left-footed, straight into the ball. The ball comes back, and it's thumped miles wide in the end from the follow-up effort. So that format, not a lot of bodies forward at the moment, so the run is checked. Square ball to Rohan Ince, twisted away from Kretschmar, who fell over. Now the cross finally comes in towards the near post, and Barrett volleys it over the crossbar, and that's probably Maidenhead's best chance of the game so far, Ian. It was a really nice cross, came in. Barrett volleyed it over. I think he might have caught a Woking defender as well, because the Woking physio has been waved on this afternoon.
Well, earlier on, they were in a certain area, you could hear the Maidenhead bench going, don't foul, don't foul, don't foul, and they're obviously very aware of Cooper's delivery.
All but one back for Maidenhead as Cooper whips it in towards the back post. It's a good delivery, and it's headed down by Gehring, and he just seemed to sort of scuff it, really. It bounced straight through to Ashby Hammond, who probably, Ian, had a much easier save than he was expecting when that delivery came in. I would say that's Woking's best chance of the game. And Ashby Hammond will clear from just outside his own penalty area. Forward it goes. Gehring missed his header, dropped to Orsi-Didamo, got it on his left foot, and he dragged it wide. It took a little nick off Kyron Lofthouse, who's gone down after making that challenge. But Orsi-Didamo, who's linked up well with Blissett, headed away by Ben Gehring, who's had a very solid game. His first league game for Woking this season, after appearing in the FA Trophy on Tuesday evening. I think that loan at Oxford City will certainly have done him the world of good, Ian. As Woking do well to win the ball back, and now it comes in, and it was Dempsey who had the chance, and he couldn't quite lift it over the goalkeeper, as for the first time Maidenhead made a real mess of things in their defence. Woking worked so hard to win the ball back. It was slipped through to Dempsey. Looked like he had to score, but to his credit, Ashby Hammond was out very quickly indeed. 0-0 street via the Woking website. Still plenty to play for as Maidenhead now come forward. Out towards this near side. Was that a foul? And again, the referee just gave it a second to see if an advantage would accrue. But Barrett got absolutely flattened there, just outside the D. It is going to be a free kick, and I dare say it is going to be a yellow card for Ben Gehring as well. Barrett has done a quite purposeful striding back, but he leaves it to Sparks, who curls it straight into the arms of Craig Ross. He got it on target, but I don't think Craig Ross even had to move there. Still waiting for Coley to come on, by the way. Alan Devonshire yet to make any changes. And Cook, in the end, takes it short to Lofthouse. Back to Cook, who takes a touch. Right-footed cross in towards the post. It goes through everyone, and Maidenhead are able to get it away. That's a wonderful delivery from Jack Cook against Jonty Smith. Going to take it from about 15, 20 yards inside his own half, up towards Blissett, who mistimed his jump. But it's going to drop behind him to Smile, Josh Smile, back to George Wells, the left back well forward, gets it on his right foot. It's a good cross, and Blissett gets a header on it, and it just bounces wide. I'm not sure Craig Ross was getting there if it was on target. It was the opposite side of the pitch from where we're sat, but Blissett did so well to get anything on it at all. And there was just a second of panic there for Craig Ross. It did bounce through to the Maidenhead defenders. As the full-time whistle goes, it's finished 0-0, and a game that will not live long in the memory, but both managers happy with a point, happy with a clean sheet, and we go on.
Yeah, it was interesting, intriguing, whatever we want to say about the